Hey YouTube, what's up? So I've been seeing a couple videos going around the internet lately as to why Americans are actually leaving Puerto Rico. And it kind of inspired me to take a few minutes out my day and make this video. Wow. To be honest, a lot of the stuff I've seen floating around, a lot of the reasons Americans aren't staying in Puerto Rico, which I ain't bitching, even as an American. Basically, a lot of it is really coming over here thinking you're coming to America and having that American mindset where everything's available now. And I'd say the rest of it is probably stuff they could have figured out with a little bit of due diligence, a little searching on the internet, just how things are here in Puerto Rico. It's no secret. There's tons of videos on YouTube. But, not to bitch. We live and we learn. But, yeah, it did prompt me to make this video and try to give people a better understanding of what it's like to live in Puerto Rico. I would say number one, definitely just because this is a U.S. territory, don't come over here thinking it's like America. I mean, in certain ways, San Juan and a couple other places, larger cities have, you know, box stores, chain stores like in the States, and we got your fast food and all that good stuff. But outside of that, I mean, I think is pretty much where it ends. I think Puerto Rico is known for beautiful beaches, great nightlife, barring the pandemic. Great food, very festive people. I mean, it's beautiful. It's a great place to live. With that being said, it's not like the States. I mean, once you leave San Juan, most of the roads are curvy and hilly. It's hot and humid. Rains a lot. Some things people don't consider is electronics. Electronics get a lot of abuse out here. It's a hot, humid climate. It's just the nature of the beast. So, yeah, a lot of times your electronics might fail more prematurely than, say, being stateside. I'm sure if you live in Florida, you're probably used to that. I'd say that being the exception. Your cars, like I said, the roads are curvy and hilly once you leave San Juan, so probably a little bit more maintenance. Tires don't last as long. Things like that, alignments. You got the wonderful potholes. So I know Puerto Rico is known for that. Another thing I think Americans aren't exactly accustomed to would be waiting. In Puerto Rico, you wait. You wait in line. You wait for your online orders. Pretty much anything you got to do here, if you get one thing done in a day, you're good. A lot of waiting. If you're impatient like some Americans are and want everything yesterday, that might be a deal breaker for you. But that's just the way things are. It's island life. You're on island time. Things are a little slower. People appreciate living more. And sometimes it ain't that important. Just one thing to be aware of in Puerto Rico: if you don't like waiting, probably not a good place to live. Alright, so another thing. I would definitely say finding things. Especially if you're used to the States where everything can be ordered from Amazon within a day, same day delivery, or it's just a drive to your local Walmart. Here, finding things is a challenge. Doesn't matter what it is. If you're thinking about it, you're probably going to have a hard time finding it. Pandemic hasn't made it any better, obviously. But, you know, there's other alternatives, and you just learn to wait. So that's just how it is here. I'm not saying there's nothing on the island. I'm just saying some things that Americans are accustomed to are hard to come by. Also got to mention groceries. Yes, you can find American groceries on the island. Not everything, but you can find a lot of it. But if you're coming here expecting to have the selection like in the United States, probably going to be disappointed. That being said, if you're living in a new place, learning a new culture, try some of their food, enjoy their markets, enjoy their restaurants, things like that. There's 1,000,001 great Puerto Rican dishes. You will not get tired of Puerto Rican food, I guarantee that. So basically, if you cook like a local for the most part, you'll be fine. And like anything in life, you adapt. I think part of moving to a different location is to experience that culture, that region, and enjoy the things they offer. So if you approach Puerto Rico with that mindset, I think you'll do great. If you approach it expecting it to be like New York City, you're going to be disappointed. Just the way it is. Paperwork. Doesn't matter what it is. It's a nightmare. You want to buy a house, rent a house, buy a car, need a lawyer, yada, yada, yada. You'll need sellos, stamps, and you'll probably need to visit at least 3 to 4 people before going back to the main office at least 2 or 3 times. Just how Puerto Rico is, I guarantee you, when you think you have everything, you'll go back and they'll tell you that you need this. It is what it is. Sometimes you get lucky and you breeze through it, but that's far and few. Appointments. Appointment time. Whoa. Something just ran through the woods. I think the dogs just ran through the woods right by me. I didn't even see them. I was so focused in my YouTubing. Okay, appointment times. They mean nothing. Doesn't matter what time they give you. I guarantee you, at least 30 minutes, if you're lucky. Up to 2 hours. It depends. Or come back the next day. I don't know why even set an appointment, but that's just how it is here. So if that's something that bothers you, yeah, it's anywhere you go. Let's see. You need something built. You need to hire a guy to fix a thing or build a thing or add a thing or do a thing. Let's say he says, I'll be there at Tuesday at 8 a.m. That could mean Tuesday at noon. That could mean Thursday at 5. Yeah. Traffic. There's always traffic. It's an island. Get used to it. Can't go anywhere without traffic. Traffic. 10-minute drive could become a 30-minute drive. You don't know. So if you do got to be somewhere, allow a little bit of extra time to get wherever it is you're going. And just relax, listen to some music, enjoy the drive. It's an island. What are you gonna do? Okay, so with that being said, like I said before, what does Puerto Rico have to offer? Affordable real estate, number one. Once you get out of San Juan, real estate becomes more affordable. It's more bang for your buck. Rent is insanely cheap here. Again, once you leave the city. Cars are a little bit pricier, but hey, you know, it's an island. Gotta pay the taxes. I mean, the food here, the food is amazing. Anywhere you go, you won't be disappointed. And if you do find a place that's a little disappointing with the caliber of food and restaurants that are in the area, that place won't be open long. I mean, it's very competitive. Lots of restaurants here, lots of great places to eat. A lot of variety of food. I would say one of my favorite things is local food stands on the side of the road. You see them everywhere. They could be making anything from chicken to pinchos to pizza and everything in between. 9 out of 10 times, you can have a pretty good experience and an affordable experience. They're set up. Those are geared towards just your everyday Puerto Ricans that want to stop, get a bite to eat. So super affordable and really good. One thing, I know Puerto Rico is known for its beautiful beaches, but there's so much more here to see. One of the great things about Puerto Rico is every single town has several little things for a day trip to do, to go visit. Beautiful plazas. I don't even know how many waterfalls are in my town. I know we have several. I know the town over has several. Yeah, like just exploring the woods, hiking, tons of activities to do here. I mean, so once you're done with the beaches and you've done all that, like go inland. Definitely go inland because there are so many things to see here. Most of them are a day trip, like I said, so, you know, no overnighting it or things like that. I mean, the island's 35 by 100, so you ain't going that far. But yeah, definitely explore inland. A lot of beautiful towns, a lot of beautiful architecture, a lot of activities. Yeah, I mean, you could spend probably 20, 25 years here and still not do everything Puerto Rico has to offer. And see all the beauty that Puerto Rico has to offer. Rivers. Rivers are amazing. Especially in the summer, going to the river, way better than the beach. The water's so cold, so refreshing. Usually you'll find families there picnicking. You bring a little lunch, bring some beers, relax, enjoy the day. Rivers are absolutely, I will take the rivers over the beaches any day. Just my opinion. But yeah, there's so much to see and do in Puerto Rico. Yeah, you got your inconveniences like anywhere else in the world, but I mean, I think the beauty, the amount of things to do, low cost things to do, and just the slower pace and everything, I think that's what makes Puerto Rico Puerto Rico. So if you're coming to the island and you want a little bit of slower pace, you're not too worried about how long it takes to get things done, I'd say a great place to live. If you're used to the hustle and bustle, this might not be the best place to live for you, even San Juan. So yeah, that's kind of my take on Puerto Rico and what it's like being an American in Puerto Rico. If you come to relax, you're gonna enjoy yourself. Yeah, so, well, thanks for watching. I'm not gonna take up any more of your time. If you have any other questions or things you want to see about the island or know about the island, hit me up in the comments. I'll do my best to answer, or maybe shoot a little bit of video about something. So yeah, just hit me up in the comments, and yeah, have a good day.